Lesson number 11. Today the topic is the biggest problem in the world. The aim of the lesson is to learn sentences about the biggest problem in the world. So for this lesson, I have chosen a problem, but you can choose a different problem as well. Okay, let's begin. So we could say there are many problems in the world. We read them in combination, like 3 or 2 words together, depending on you. Okay, if you think that you could read 4 words together, that's okay, right? They are, okay, contraction, okay, combining. There are many problems in the world. Down. I think garbage, okay, bitch. So like this one, right? When you say it, garbage is the biggest problem. So generally, because of biggest, we want to focus more on this one. This will be weak. Okay, so we say, I think garbage is the biggest problem. First, it pollutes air. Okay, pollutes, it makes it bad. Okay, we cannot breathe that air, so it's not good. When garbage, okay, remember, when garbage is not managed properly, it becomes smelly. So you don't like that air. Okay? When you breathe that air, you don't like it. You can also say isn't, okay, but we want to stress on not to say that it is about not. When garbage is not managed properly, it becomes smelly. Okay? So not is important to give the information that this is something not that we want to talk about. Okay? Second, it makes water dirty. So not clean, okay? Because when it rains, then garbage goes into water. So when it rains, so rains, garbage, okay, runs, and z. Again, you cannot say runs, difficult, okay? Runs into z, okay, zinto, so maybe you can combine that. Runs into our rivers, okay, rivers, and oceans, okay? And it becomes shorter. Okay? When it rains, garbage runs into our rivers and oceans. Third, it's dangerous for water and land animals. So it will be short again. It's dangerous for water and land animals, so not good for them. Okay, dangerous. It can kill them. Okay, they can die. So we can say animals. So here again z, right? So here again z, because animals, vibration, eat garbage. Remember, garbage, not garbage. Animals die. Okay, animals eat garbage, animals die. To sum up is like the in the end or finally, okay, in conclusion. If you have watched my previous lessons, you would know I have used in a nutshell, so quite similar. So in the end, you are giving the ideas again. The biggest problem in the world is garbage. Okay. It pollutes air, makes water dirty, and kills, okay, animals. Okay, all right. So let's see what we have now. If the question is, what's the biggest problem in the world? You could say, there are many problems in the world. but, okay, but I think. So sometimes you only hear but I think. That's okay, yeah, because when we speak fast. So there's no need to say but every time, but you can say but as well. But I think garbage is the biggest problem. So yeah, you can combine them as well. It will happen automatically. First, it pollutes air. When garbage is not, stress here, managed properly, it becomes smelly. Second, it makes water dirty. When it rains, garbage runs into our rivers and oceans. Again, this one also z, okay. Third, it's dangerous for water and land animals. So again, this one will be shorter, okay. Animals, okay, like here. Animals eat garbage, and die. So I've combined two sentences and made them into one. Okay, so remember the rule, you can use and to connect two different sentences. Okay, to sum up, the biggest problem in the world is garbage, because, okay, to combine, it pollutes air, makes water dirty, and kills animals. Okay, all right, let me read one more time without stopping so that you can practice later. Okay, so the question is, what's the biggest problem in the world? There are many problems in the world, but I think garbage is the biggest problem. First, it pollutes air. When garbage is not managed properly, it becomes smelly. Second, it makes water dirty. When it rains, garbage runs into our rivers and oceans. Third, it's dangerous for water and land animals. Animals eat garbage and die. To sum up, the biggest problem in the world is garbage, because it pollutes air, makes water dirty, and kills animals. Okay? This word you can say because or because, but I think as you read, it becomes weaker, so you say because. Okay. All right, so keep practicing. I'll be back with another lesson. Take care and see you. Bye bye. Welcome to the lesson number 12. Today the topic is town versus city. So like comparing. So like a smaller city and a big city, kind of, you know. So like here, this is a town, okay, and this is a city. So you can see the difference. Okay. The aim of the lesson is to learn sentences to compare a town and a city. And you can choose different towns or cities later. But for this lesson, we will just talk about in general, okay, some sentences that anybody can use. All right, let's begin. First, we could say there are many differences, okay, because of this, okay, between a town and a city. Okay, there are many differences between a town and a city. So, okay, and there are many differences between a town and a city. Okay, first, a town is smaller than a city. See, so whenever you are smaller, then you use than as well. Okay, first, a town is smaller than a city. There are smaller houses, okay, because of this, and buildings in a town. So that's the difference. Yeah, there are smaller houses and buildings in a town. Second, a town is less populated than a city. So less because of this, than, okay, populated like people. Less, not many people in a town. In a city, many people live, okay? But a town, not many people. There are more jobs okay, with a b in a city. There are more jobs in a city. See, there's a difference, okay? Americans do pronounce this the t as like they would say city. So both pronunciations would be okay. You can say city, you can say city. Okay. Third, go up. A town has fewer schools. You remember now z, why z? Because of l. Universities, z. And again, not strong, and hospitals, z. Then a city. Why then here? Because of fewer. A city has better facilities. What are facilities? Like roads, okay, buildings, houses, schools. So like better than a town, because a town is small, a city is very, very big. Okay. To conclude, again, conclusion, right? To sum up in a nutshell, finally, okay, same meaning. A town is smaller, less populated, and it has fewer facilities than a city. Okay. So again, fewer. To conclude, a town is smaller, less populated, and it has fewer facilities than a city. Yeah, so a city has more facilities. Let's see what we have got now. If the question is, what's the difference between a town and a city? You could say there are many differences between a town and a city. Yeah. First, a town is smaller than a city. There are smaller houses and buildings in a city, sorry, in a town. Remember, very weak, right? In a town, yeah, combination. Second, a town is less populated than a city because, not strong, because there are more jobs in a city. So I've combined the two sentences using because, okay? And that's how you make your sentences better, all right? So you can add and or because. Third, a town has fewer schools, okay? Universities, go up again, and hospitals than a city. So because of fewer, again, then a city has better facilities. So I told you, in a city you have more hospitals, better schools, bigger schools, malls, roads, better roads, okay, facilities. Again. To conclude, a town is smaller, less populated, and it has fewer facilities than a city. Alright, let me read again so you can listen. What's the difference between a town and a city? There are many differences between a town and a city. First, a town is smaller than a city. There are smaller houses and buildings in a town. Second, a town is less populated than a city because there are more jobs in a city. Third, a town has fewer schools, universities, and hospitals than a city. A city has better facilities. To conclude, a town is smaller, less populated, and it has fewer facilities than a city. Alright, so again, keep practicing, and I'll be back with another lesson soon. Take care. Bye. Hello and welcome to the lesson number 13. Today, we have a special lesson, a short presentation, and the topic would be importance of the internet. So I've chosen this topic for this one, okay? The aim of the lesson is to learn how to make a short presentation. So in the future, you can change this topic, choose a topic that you like, okay? Let's begin. As I said, the topic is importance of the internet. So that's how you begin. Ladies and gentlemen, so for women, for men. Okay? So very formal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation. Okay? So you do that to make it sound better. All right. So you can say, today I'll share 3 ideas about the importance of the internet. Okay. You can choose the ideas you want to say, number of ideas, 3, 2, 1. Okay. This can be combined, it will become I'll. Okay. So we could write it like this as well. All right. Today I'll share 3 ideas about the importance of the internet. Okay. You can ask me questions at the end of the presentation. So you say this as well. Okay. So people ask you questions at the end. Okay. Not in between. So let's begin. Go up, right? So let's begin. First, yeah, quite similar. We have been doing it for a long time now. The internet, okay? The internet helps people connect with each other. Helps people connect with each other. So people can talk, yeah, make video calls. So again, the people can write emails, okay, make video calls and chat, right? Second, it gives people a lot of information. People can increase their knowledge easily. So don't say increase, it will be okay, increase. No z here, please remember. All right? People can increase their knowledge easily. All right. Third, it makes people's possessive here. Like this is my computer, I can say my computer. If this computer belongs to John, I can say John's computer. So people's lives. Okay. Third, it makes people's lives easier. People can, not strong, people can use technology to have better education and healthcare. All right. Healthcare like hospitals, all right, good doctors, education like school, universities, technology, of course we know that, right? Yeah. So mobile phones, yeah, cars, airplanes, all these are part of technology. To sum up, like to finish, the internet helps, because and then so it will be okay, no vibration, so that's why it is helps people connect, gives z, because of v and okay, so this is not, this is vibration here, so it says gives them knowledge and makes their lives easier. Okay, to sum up, the internet helps people connect, gives them knowledge and makes their lives easier. And then you can say, thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can ask me questions. Okay. All right, that's how you make a short presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation. Today, I'll share 3 ideas about the importance of the internet. So I hope you remember this one. Yeah, this will become I'll. Yeah. You can ask me questions at the end of the presentation. So let's begin. First, the internet helps people connect with each other. People can write emails, make video calls, and chat. So not strong, weak, and chat. Second, it gives people a lot of information. If you remember, I did tell you this is not of, this will be v, okay? So you say of, a lot of information. People can increase their knowledge easily. Third, it makes people's lives easier. People can use technology to have better education and healthcare. So not strong. To sum up, the internet helps people connect, gives them knowledge, and makes their lives easier. So keep going up from here as well. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can ask me questions. Okay, let me read without stopping. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation. Today I'll share 3 ideas about the importance of the internet. You can ask me questions at the end of the presentation. So let's begin. First, the internet helps people connect with each other. People can write emails, make video calls, and chat. Second, it gives people a lot of information. People can increase their knowledge easily. Third, it makes people's lives easier. People can use technology to have better education and healthcare. To sum up, the internet helps people connect, gives them knowledge, and makes their lives easier. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can ask me questions. Hope this helps you and you can practice on different topics. So I will be back with another lesson. Till then, take care and keep practicing. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to lesson number 14. Today the topic is what's in the fridge. So we'll talk about countable and uncountable nouns, okay? The aim of the lesson is to learn countable and uncountable nouns. And in the end, we'll talk about our fridge, okay? If I talk about my fridge, I can say, in my fridge, of course, go up, because of comma, I have many things, okay? And this can be contracted, this shortened, so it will become like this. I've, okay? In my fridge, I have many things. So many things like food or drinks, okay? So if it's countable noun, we say there are many tomatoes. Again, we combine them. There are many tomatoes. So not one, more than one, right? So 2 or 3 so tomatoes, or many tomatoes there. So that's what we use. Or you can say there are a lot of carrots. So carrots, yeah, rabbits like carrots, and good for eyes, yeah. So they are, combine them, a lot of. So if you remember, I told you this we pronounce as of, yeah, not of. There are a lot of carrots. So this is s, all right. Tomatoes. So this will be z because of o's, okay? So this is the short form. There is as well, but if you read this one, there is one tomato. Okay, this is correct. There is many carrots. This is wrong. Why? Because carrots, so we need are, not is, okay? So you have to remember that one. Alright, let's continue with countable nouns. So if we talk about our fridge again, so we can say there are, again, combining, there are some lemons. Okay, some lemons, so more than one, okay? But if you say there aren't, okay, aren't any eggs, lemons or lemons? Lemons and eggs, okay? So when you have not, you say any. When there's no not, some, okay? So let's look at this one. There's one lemon, okay? But we cannot say there aren't some eggs. No. We need to use any because of not. Okay, let's go to uncountable nouns now. So you can say there's some butter. Yes, so some we can use for 1 or for 2 or for 3. Okay, there's some butter. There's a lot of, okay, there's a lot of cheese. So what's the rule here? For uncountable nouns we use is always. Okay, so this sentence, there is one butter. No, we cannot say one butter. It's always some butter. Okay, or just butter. You don't say give me one butter, you say one packet of butter. Or this one, there are many cheeses. No, we just say give me some cheese, give me a packet of cheese, or 250 grams of cheese. Okay, all right. So uncountable nouns, further they say there is some milk. Okay, and we can shorten it, right? There is some milk. Okay, go down. There isn't any water. All right, so remember, there aren't any eggs because of SR. Okay, so with countable nouns we can use is if it's 1, or if it's more than 1. Okay, so there isn't any egg if only 1 egg, or more, say there aren't any eggs. But here with water it always is, always. Okay, because uncountable, we do not say 1 water, 2 water. Okay, so let's see, there is 1 milk. No, not 1 milk, some milk. Okay, there are many waters. No, 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 no. There isn't some water. No, any water. Remember, there isn't any water. Okay, so simple rules, you have to remember them. So if the question is what's in your fridge, so for example you ask me this question, I can say in my fridge, go up, you can contract, I have many things. There are many tomatoes. So why are? Because of S, yeah, tomatoes. There are a lot of carrots. So carrots. Okay, remember. All right, so there are some lemons, but there aren't any eggs. Okay, so this is because of more than 1 tomato. This is because of many carrots. This because of lemons. This because of eggs. Okay, then I can say also there is some butter. Why there is? Because of butter. Yeah, water, butter, sugar. There's a lot of cheese. Okay, okay, there's some milk, but there isn't any water. Okay, what about you? This question, I've been talking about this question since the first lesson. So you can always ask this question so that the person can tell you about his or her fridge. Okay, let me read it non-stop. Okay, the question is what's in your fridge? I can say in my fridge I have many things. There are many tomatoes. There are a lot of carrots. There are some lemons, but there aren't any eggs. Also, there's some butter. There's a lot of cheese. There's some butter. There's a lot of cheese. There's some milk, but there isn't any water. What about you? Okay, so hope you learned something about countable and uncountable nouns, and you can use them when you speak with people. So stay tuned, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep practicing. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to lesson number 15. Today the topic is who's the tallest in the family. Okay, so we will learn some grammar, comparative and superlative adjectives. Yeah, aim of the lesson is to learn comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay, so for example, if it's a family and this is me, Just an example, okay? This is not me, but maybe childhood photo, yeah? Mom, dad, Monica, okay, John, Daisy, okay? So I can say, in my family, my sisters are tall. I'm comparing, okay? So if I compare my height to their heights, maybe they are tall. So I say they are tall. So my sisters are tall. Sisters are tall. Daisy is taller than Monica. So Daisy is taller than Monica, okay? And I can say my brother is taller than my sisters. So taller than, whenever you say taller, you use than, okay? My brother is taller than my sisters. You can also combine that, okay? Here as well, you can combine. Daisy is taller than Monica. So you say taller, you say than. Whenever you use er, you put than, okay? And I can say my brother is taller than my sisters, okay? So er, because of this, use than, okay? Sisters, okay? Also, my mom is taller than Monica, Daisy, and John. So go down. Also, my mom is taller than Monica, Daisy, and John, because she is shorter than my dad. Oh, the mom, okay? So shorter than. Now I can say, I think my dad is the tallest in the family. In my family, very tall, okay? Others are not that tall. The tallest. So use the with est when you have the tallest person, okay? Is taller than, again, taller than my brother, sisters, and mom. And of course, me as well, okay? So sadly, I'm the shortest in my family, okay? The shortest, because of this, the always, yeah? The tallest. Because all are tall, this is the shortest one, okay? Alright, the question is, who's the tallest in your family? You can say, well, this word can help us think, okay? Give us a little time. In my family, my sisters are tall, but my brother is taller than my sisters, okay? So of course, you can always combine this and combine this. Also, my mom is combined, taller than my brother and sisters, but she's, again, shorter than my dad. I think, okay, my dad is the tallest in my family. He's taller than my brother, sisters, and mom, okay? Then you can say, sadly, I'm the shortest in my family. Just an example, okay? You might be the tallest, okay? You can change that, okay? And in the end, you can say, what about you? And the person can talk about his or her family. Let me read it again, okay? Who's the tallest in your family? Well, in my family, my sisters are tall, but my brother is taller than my sisters. Also, my mom is taller than my brother and sisters, but she is shorter than my dad. I think my dad is the tallest in my family. He is taller than my brother, sisters, and mom. Sadly, I'm the shortest in my family. What about you? Okay, so keep practicing, and I'll be back with another lesson. All the best.